How you guys doing? Good day, good morning, good night, good everything. I mixed that up, but life is a remix sometimes. Anyway, Rhetorical Arts here, and in the last video I kind of mentioned an interesting idea in support of the there state of creation, and those states seem to be coming up. And I thought that it was a really good example, so I want to kind of give an example of the here state, and maybe an activity that you can do and pursue and like look at to help develop your here state of creating life and art. And that I use, and it's a meditation, yeah, the meditation is about it's called the setting sight meditation, and I love this. This is one of the first of 4 meditations I've kind of come up with, and I might go into those things as perhaps they might help in the process of, they've helped in my creative state, and maybe sharing them will help me be accountable to them, and it might help somebody else too. But yeah, it's just coming to my mind. This is something I do naturally at this point. But the setting sight meditation, it's kind of about bringing yourself to earth and bringing your feet on the ground and grounding yourself where you are, and getting real present. And there's kind of 3 things that I do in it. The mantra behind the meditation is, here I am, here it is, here we are. Here I am, here it is, here we are. And if I had like a stand or something to put this down on, I would actually kind of show you what I do. But I might be able to make one. I'll make one, and I'll just show you the process really quick, and then I'll kind of talk into more detail about it. Hold on one second. Let's see here. There? Am I there? Hey. So yeah, the mantra is, here I am, here it is, here we are. And I have 3 motions that kind of go with it. I'm looking at myself just to make sure that like I'm actually in the camera. So yeah, this is the here I am part. There's like 3 parts, 3 motions. The here I am part of the meditation and the movements that go with it are this. So you start here, and you kind of trace your body. And as you do, you say, here I am, right? On the way down, as you're tracing your body, you're saying, here, there's my bald head, it's here. And on the way up, as you trace your body, you're saying, I am, right? So it's here, I am, right? And so yeah, I think part of the here I am, part of it is just connecting with your physical body, and acknowledging it. And one of the things that I think we got a big body shaming issue going on in our world, where people don't like how they look, and they use not liking how they look as a means of thinking like they're less than. And that look reflects the life in them, and that their life is kind of less than because they don't have a look that reflects, who they want to be or what they want to see in the world. And yeah, there's a huge image issue in our world. The here I am part of the sight setting meditation and this earth-based meditation is about just re-loving yourself, re-loving the body that you're in, and being able to be, part of why we have a hard time staying in our bodies and staying present and staying in the moment is because sometimes we don't like the moment. And we find all these things that we have a problem with in terms of the moments that we're in. So we end up, there are parts of the moment that we don't allow to participate in where we are. And in doing that, we're not able to be fully present, not able to be fully here. So here I am, and just like touching different parts of your body and connecting with the different parts of the body that you're in is about embracing the full the fullness of you that is embodied on this planet, that is embodied here on this earth. Because here you are, you know? Here I am. Look, I'm gonna do something kind of weird, but like, I got body weight. I am not fully at the place that I want to be, in terms of how I look. But along the way, I think, you know, I have something I've had to fight from and fight my way out of. And that is like this mindset of like, complaining. When things aren't the way I want them to be, I start complaining along the way. And here's an example. I lose something, right? I lose track of something. My keys to my house. And I used to just get so frustrated about it. Or when I'm driving and like people are driving kind of weird, I used to get so upset about it, you know? I used to get so upset. I'm sitting there, and then like once I get out of that situation, or once like I find my keys, I sit there, I'm like, wow, why did I waste that time? Like I could have wasted that time. I could have spent that time instead of wasting it. Just enjoying the process. And be like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll find it eventually. And then, you know, and time again, I've had to go through that until I recognized that the part of the issue was I stepped out of the moment when those moments happened. When it was something that was not quite in line with how I wanted things to be. Like I didn't have my keys, or people are driving a certain way. I'm trying to get somewhere fast and they're going slower. I want to just kind of chill and cruise and they're going fast. I would forget all of me in those moments. And I would give part of myself away to being pissed off, and instead of being present. So the here I am part of the sight setting meditation is about allowing all of you to exist where you are, all of you, and being able to love all of you and appreciate all of you, and allowing all of you to participate in where you are. Because when you try to improve your life, or like I think when you try to grow, any of us, you know, when I'm trying to grow, as I'm trying to lose weight, it's all of me. It's not just the parts of me that I think people, I see sometimes in the gym where it's like, you know, people only work on the parts of them that are really strong. They only want to work on their biceps. They only want to, like, no, you're not just a bicep. You know what I'm saying? You're not just a tricep. You're not just a chest. You're not just a shoulder. You're not just a head or legs. You're all of that is a part of you. And I think in the same way that you want to do workouts that allow all of you to work out, you want all of you here. You want to participate fully as you are, so that way, when you improve, all of you improves. You know, we're not stunted in a mentally as we grow physically. We're not stunted physically as we grow emotionally. We're not stunted in terms of our attitude, or in terms of our emotions when our attitude starts to change. And then you have these lingering emotions that you have to deal with, even though like you have the right perspective about stuff. So like it's holistic growth. So here I am. This part of the meditation is about embracing all of you and bringing all of you into the conversation of who you want to become. I'm actually going to stop here. And I'm going to do this in 3 parts. I wasn't expecting to fully go here. I was just expecting to talk about it, but this is part 1. I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to go into part 2, which is here it is. And I'll talk about that process. And then I'll go into part 3, which is here we are. And then I'll finish up all of this of how they come together. So, yep, tune in.